The story begins with a girl named Bora receiving some things that someone sent her, one of which was a pornographic videotape. It reminded her of a memory from her past. Back in 1999, Bora had a best friend named Kim Yeon who had a heart condition and needed surgery in America, but Yeon told Bora that she couldn't have the surgery because her heart had been taken away by a man. Yeon's love story happened because the man went to her mother's tailor shop. We didn't see the man's face, but we knew his name was Hyun Jin. Now Bora told her friend to calm down and go to America calmly. They decided to create an email to communicate with each other, and Bora would send all Hyun Jin's information to Yeon via email. The next morning, Bora got ready for school. She has a little brother and lives in a happy family. Her father runs a video rental store. This morning, Bora almost missed the bus, and to her surprise, she met Hyun Jin on the bus, while he was helping to take care of her. Hyun Jin has a friend named Woon Ho. For Yeon, Bora did many unexpected things. She followed Hyun Jin and noted every detail of Hyun Jin to send to her friend Yeon. During class, Bora sneaked to watch Hyun Jin kick the ball through the window and saw that he had sprained his leg. Then Bora lied to the teacher that she was not feeling well and needed to go to the nurse. But in reality, Bora wanted to go there because she wanted to monitor Hyun Jin's activities. Then Bora eavesdropped on Hyun Jin's conversation and Bora almost got caught. Bora is very good at using taekwondo, and Hyun Jin left the competition to give her a chance. Bora was disappointed that Hyun Jin didn't make the team, but she saw Woon Ho there. So she decided to partner with him. Elsewhere, Bora snooped on Hyun Jin's dialing. She lost the chance to track the last digit because of Woon Ho. At night, Bora tried to contact the number she got for the last digit. She had to try it one by one. Finally, she was able to contact Hyun Jin successfully, and the person who answered her asked if she was Bora. Immediately, Bora tried to lie and dodged the matter. The next day, Woon Ho asked Bora if it was her last night. Bora still wanted to continue lying, but the truth was revealed because the person who answered her last night was Woon Ho, because Woon Ho and Hyun Jin lived together. Then, Woon Ho asked Bora if she wanted Hyun Jin's number. He will help her if she brings him something from her house. Later, Bora agrees to Woon Ho's proposal, but unfortunately, it's the day the teacher checks the student's bag and finds a pornographic magazine. Finally, Bora gets punished and Woon Ho goes to get what they need. At night, Woon Ho takes Hyun Jin to Bora's shop and makes Hyun Jin register his name there. Finally, Bora gets Hyun Jin's number to give to Yeon. Over time, Bora and Woon Ho became closer because they often had activities together, especially in the school promotion. They often had to plan together. And we learned that Woon Ho's hobby is taking pictures and recording videos. In another place, Hyun Jin was found by a man because he had taken the man's girlfriend, but in reality, the woman came to love Hyun Jin herself because Hyun Jin was the most handsome man in school. Bora immediately used her taekwondo skills to help Hyun Jin. In the end, the three of them had to run away from there quickly, holding hands. Luckily, they met the police nearby, which ended everything. Bora's hands were held by both men, making her feel a little embarrassed, and she realized that her leg was injured, which made her have to go to the hospital and use crutches. The next day, Hyun Jin came to pick up Bora from a place on his motorbike. Then Hyun Jin asked Bora why she helped him last night, and she replied that she just didn't want him to be in pain. Now Hyun Jin started flirting with Bora, but it was not for her because everything she did was for Yeon. When it was time to go back, Hyun Jin's motorbike ran out of gas, so they had to go back in a car. Then Hyun Jin took Bora to eat at Woon Ho's place. Hyun Jin asked Bora if we could talk, and she asked back why. Hyun Jin replied that I love you. This made Bora completely unable to accept it, and she tried to escape and run away, forgetting that her leg was injured. A little while later, Woon Ho came after her and helped her to treat the wound on her leg, making her start to feel good about Woon Ho. Later, the school had a field trip. In that activity, Hyun Jin helped pay for Bora's expenses. Seeing this, she took him away from here. She made it clear about the relationship between the two of them that we can't have any contact at all, even if there were only the two of us in the world. Everything between them was just classmates. At night, the teacher checked the students' rooms to see if they were doing anything wrong. When the teacher left, they started their plan. they stole beer and started drinking until they were all drunk. Later, the girls saw the boys sneaking their beer upstairs. Then Bara went to the boys to settle the score with them. But then the teacher arrived and Woon Ho took Bora to hide somewhere. This made the two of them have a special activity together, and Bora took her hand to Woon Ho's face. The next day, all the students had to go out to continue their activities, but everyone seemed to have not yet recovered from their drunkenness, and Bora took a picture with Hyun Jin. Immediately, Woon Ho went to take a picture with the two of them, taking pictures as a good memory for them, and these pictures Bora sent to Yeon as well. The vacation came, Bora had to help her father's shop. One day, it rained heavily. Woon Ho ran to tell her that tomorrow he would be working at a shop nearby. Their relationship gradually deepened. The next day, Bora sat and watched Woon Ho's activities with a smile. When night fell, Woon Ho brought ice cream to share with Bora and her little brother, and they sat and talked. Woon Ho told Bora that he had a younger brother too, and he really loved him. Then Woon Ho took Bora to a place where he used to live when he was little. There was an apple tree here. The two of them sat there to talk. There were many good things they should give each other. Then Woon Ho looked at Bora's face and wanted to kiss her, but unfortunately, an apple fell, interrupting the move. When they got home, Bora invited Woon Ho to watch a movie, but Woon Ho didn't respond. After a while, Woon Ho leaned down to kiss Bora's cheek and said that they would go to the movie this weekend. Their love should start now. Bora slept all night smiling because this was her first love. The following day, she would sit and watch Woon Ho's every move, who was working nearby. One day, Bora and Hyun Jin went to eat ice cream at the shop where Woon Ho worked, and the ice cream got on Bora's mouth. Hyun Jin wanted to wipe it for her, but Woon Ho did it before him. A little later, Yeon arrived. After the two best friends met, Bora and Yeon cried loudly throughout the ice cream shop. They were both very excited, but suddenly Yeon noticed that the man she secretly loved was here. She tried to organize the activities appropriately, and Bora introduced her friend Yeon to the two of them. Woon Ho and Hyun Jin were nothing but surprised by the previous activities. When returning home, Yeon expressed her surprise after seeing the man she secretly loved working at the ice cream shop. Bora immediately said that she had mistaken him, it was someone else. But in fact, the person Yeon fell in love with was indeed Woon Ho, because on the first day she met him, he borrowed Hyun Jin's shirt to wear, which made her remember the name wrong. After Bora found out about this, she doesn't know what to do, while she and Woon Ho are already in love. There was a time when Bora wanted to tell Yeon the truth, but after seeing the scar on Yeon's chest, she was willing to give up her love for Yeon. When the day came to go to the movie, Woon Ho waited for Bora, but it was Yeon who went, while Bora went to pick grapes. Hyun Jin asked about Bora's story, but Bora didn't want to explain anything. At night, Yeon expressed her happiness by spending time with Woon Ho. Woon Ho immediately contacted Bora, but she did not dare to answer. When it was late at night, Bora called back and Woon Ho told her to count from 1 to 10. After counting, Woon Ho appeared in front of her. Later, the sky started to rain. Bora apologized to Woon Ho. She said, "I didn't think like you thought, I'm sorry for misunderstanding you," and she left. Now, the story reveals another truth for us to know. Woon Ho knew Bora before she knew him. One day, Woon Ho went to her shop and saw her by chance, while Bora didn't pay any attention to him. A few days later, the four of their friends went out for a walk together, but each one seemed to be feeling uneasy because they all got something that was not suitable for their hearts. However, Woon Ho still overcame this situation to have the opportunity to spend time with Bora. After coming back, Woon Ho almost had to go to the hospital because he was really scared, but to be near Bora he agreed. Then Woon Ho told Bora that he wanted to go back to New Zealand, and she just replied that it was a good thing. When Yeon returned, she asked the truth about Bora and Woon Ho's relationship because Hyun Jin told her the truth yesterday. Bora replied that it was just a thing during your time in America, but now it's over. Yeon blamed Bora for not telling her the truth, making her look like a fool in this matter, but Bora said that it was because she didn't want our friendship to be in trouble because of a man. Yeon was really disappointed by this. She admitted that she loved Woon Ho very much, but compared to our friendship, Bora was more important. Yeon didn't expect Bora to think of her like this, and this made Yeon angry and leave. The next day, Bora didn't dare to talk to Yeon. When she entered the classroom, Yeon suddenly fainted. Bora rushed her to the hospital, but in reality, it was Yeon's trick. Now, Yeon told Bora to hurry up and meet Woon Ho before he left. Hyun Jin came to pick her up and take Bora to the train station. Finally, they met before leaving. Now, the love, care, and concern that they both have for each other have been shown. They both have to accept love while being apart. Before leaving, Woon Ho hugged Bora and said that he would be back soon. Time passed day by day. They both kept in touch with each other through email. The night of New Year's Eve came. It was the year of the 2000. They both passed the year together with smiles. Meanwhile, Yeon and Hyun Jin gradually became closer. As the new year approached, Woon Ho suddenly lost contact with Bora. She tried to contact him as much as possible, but there was no response. After a while, Bora went to college. She almost forgot Woon Ho in her memory because he never contacted her back. One day, she had to go on a date with a man. It was a coincidence that this man was named Woon Ho. He reminded her of her ex-boyfriend. She started crying here. She really didn't understand what the world thought of her. Why did she have to face such a thing? How long did she have to wait? Woon Ho back to her. Bora tries to contact Woon Ho, but there is no response. She says to herself, I should have thought he was dead. I shouldn't have waited for him in such pain. I will forget him. 10 years have passed since Bora has changed into this shape. Now, she receives an invitation to an exhibition. When she arrives, she sees a display of many pictures involving her with Woon Ho, which makes her think that Woon Ho has finally returned to her. But suddenly, she sees a writing that says Woon Ho has died since the year 2001, which makes her very shocked. Then, Woon Ho's younger brother appears here and tells Bora that his brother has died. He tries to make all this up because he knows that it is something important in his brother's life, and he thanks Bora for still remembering his brother. At night, Bora asks her father about the video player from the past. As everyone knows, in modern times, her father's career has come to an end. Then, Bora plays the video that Woon Ho has saved. There are many videos that Woon Ho has taken of her. It is one of the best memories of her life. For the last video, Woon Ho took with his younger brother. It is a video that Woon Ho had to send to Bora, where he told his younger brother to say hello to Bora, and he told soon he will return to Bora. Oh my god, this word has become a fiction because Woon Ho can't return. The main thing is that we don't know why Woon Ho died and our story has come to an end here. All that remains is an unexpected memory. Thank you all for watching. See you in the next video.